Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live what a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really.
Hey yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and in this video I wanted to talk to you guys about sacrificing today in order to live a better tomorrow. And you know, most people been waiting on this $600 stimulus, and let's be honest, it's already spent. All right, like most people have already identified something that they're gonna spend the money on, either mentally or they physically already spent it. And not everybody has just extra money laying around where this $600 is really just extra money. If it was me, and my opinion on what most people should be trying to do is trying to find something that they can put the $600 in order to receive more money from the $600. So basically investing the $600. Now, the $600, it's not a lot of money. Now, it's not like no crazy, unbelievable amount of money, but it is enough money for you to put it towards something or invest in yourself or a product that you can then generate more money, and that number can be a much larger amount of money. Now, I'm not saying that the 600 is going to open up $100,000 for you, but what the 600 could do is the 600 could open up maybe $1,200 for you, and then once you get to 1,200, that 1,200 could open up $2,400 for you, and that 2,400 can then open up $4,800 for you, and it keeps going and going and going until, you know, eventually it's 25,000, which opens up $50,000 for you, and then that 50,000 opens up $100,000 for you. So it's about investing it, either small. Maybe you're investing in yourself, like maybe it's helping you get a certain license, a real estate license, something like that, like CDL, like whatever it is, like it can go towards something. Maybe it's a down payment on a car that can get you back and forth to work or whatever, or to a new job, or you can do Uber from the car or whatever, but use it to generate more money. That would be what I would do with the $600. If everybody's in different situations, and I know some people, this money is already spent on bills, just trying to maintain. But for some people, I've seen people booking trips. I've seen people going on shopping sprees to buy shoes and clothes, not because they need shoes and clothes, but you know, just because in their mind it's just extra money for them to blow or whatever. There's a lot of things that people were already doing before the $600 was coming, and they've been maintaining, they've been doing fine without it, and then they hear the announcement, the $600 is coming. They start making all kind of plans. Oh man, I could do this, I could do that. But not a lot of people are actually trying to take the money, buy something, sell it, or take the money, invest in themselves that helps them grow to larger amounts of money. Which brings me to my point. When I'm talking about sacrificing today to live a better tomorrow, there was a time where I was going back to school. And when I was going back to school, a lot of my friends were trying to go to Applebee's every night. They were trying to go to clubs every night. And they was like, yo, man, come hang out. And I was like, I got a bunch of stuff I got to write. No, I'm going to be in this room all weekend. And so people were coming to town. Their friends was coming to town. Like, yo, man, come out with us. I can't. Got to turn these assignments in, right? So I finished up all of my school stuff. I graduated. Got the dream position I wanted and everything, and my money got straight, you know. I bought a house, I built a house, everything. But my money got straight. And, you know, fast forward a year, 2 years later, those same people couldn't hang out with me today because and then they in turn said, well, maybe it's time for me to go back to school, you know. Let me go enroll in some classes and try and get me something, some kind of degree. Now, they were working. Most people was working that was around me. Everybody was working. But those kinds of things happened And they didn't take that sacrifice that I was making at that time. Now they're going back trying to do it now, but at the time they didn't sacrifice then. And so now I can hang out and they can't hang out with me. And that was just based off of the sacrifice that I put in. But they saw that and now they're like, yo, let me go do this. Same thing happened with me and my sister. My sister, she went to college fresh out of high school. I didn't. I was 31 when I went back to college. And my sister was definitely way higher up on the financial scale than almost everybody that we were around. And it was clear that she took a sacrifice when we was hanging out. We were still running around in the hood, and I went into the military because I was just like, I ain't gonna go to school. I'm gonna just go to the military. So I did go into the military. She did as well, but she went in as an officer, and I went in enlisted. So huge money difference between enlisted and officers, and but I had a job and I was grown, I was doing my thing, but I still never had the kind of money that she had. But she took that sacrifice to go to college first when I didn't. And that's with anything, right? Like if somebody's taking that sacrifice to start their business and they're gonna go ground roots and they're gonna put blood, sweat, and tears into that business to build that business up to a point where it's making $500,000 a year, while their friends decide that, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just sit around here and live off of unemployment or something like that. And so, and not try to start a business, not try to find better employment, not try to get educated, not try to do any of those things. Just kind of, I'm gonna just chill. Or I'd rather just, hustle for money or whatever it is, just to get by, right? So while that person is growing that business that whole time, and these other people are sleeping all day or doing whatever they're doing, in the end, that sacrifice that this person made to grow their business yields a greater reward than the person who just slept for that last 2 years, who just hung out for that last 2 years, who just smoked and drunk all day for that last 2 years. So the person who put that time in, now they way up. And so that's just all I want you to focus on. If you find any value in this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. But, with this $600, it's not a lot of money, but it can be useful. Don't spend this money trying to, in my opinion, don't spend this money just doing stuff that doesn't grow anything for you. It doesn't help you get into a better position than you are, Whether or not it's paying a bill, might just be paying a bill, might help your credit, whatever it is. Don't just run out and spend the money on a trip because you just wanted to go, right? Like, that is some kind of experience gain or whatever, but how much does that help you, And don't get me wrong, it might help you, I can only speak from my standpoint, right? I would rather sacrifice that money now so that the next time when I really can afford that trip on my own, I'm in a better position in order to do that. And I can rent jet skis and whatever else people want to do or whatever, But anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. And if you want to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot, Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. The link is going to be in the description. It'll pretty much tell you everything from if the taxes to different types of trailers and all sorts of things. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. Link will be in the description. Go get it. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty. Me and
her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap. You say you want to be successful, but what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.